What's going on, main characters? It's your boy Talks Too Much with Third Party Studios. Welcome back to the channel. Well, we have some amazing news today. We have some confirmation about one of the cast members for the upcoming Harry Potter series coming at us from HBO Max. It's going to be a fun conversation. Let's get right into the video. Hold on, intro. It's intro time. Shush. Everyone shut up. So we got one more story to get into, and then I think we'll wrap it up there.
We have confirmation that John Lithgow will play Dumbledore.
Yes, John Lithgow has been tapped officially to play Dumbledore. He confirmed it himself. We will be watching that video. He did it in kind of like an improv interview.
First American to play a major role in the Potter franchise, which means we can get more Americans in there.
Yes, insert. Insert. We can like put our we can race swap all the British for Americans.
Yeah, race.
Exactly.
Instead of a nationality, you dumb fuck.
But John Lithgow, I think, would be a great choice. We talked about this the other week when it was just a rumor floating around. So we talked about it last week when it was a rumor, and now that he's confirmed it, we can all talk about. Plank says he's Australian. Did we fuck that up?
No, he's American. I think he's Canadian, actually.
Oh. Feel like we're not getting it, or we're not making our argument stronger.
I don't get the Australian joke though.
We're not making our argument stronger.
Okay, now I have to Google, or I have to Bing it.
Okay, here we go. The article.
American actor.
Yes, Lithgow's casting is significant, not just for who he is, but for what it represents. Since the original Harry Potter films, J.K. Rowling has insisted on an all-UK cast to maintain the cultural authenticity of the series. The movies famously followed this rule to the letter, with only one minor exception: Eleanor Columbus, the American daughter of director Chris Columbus, who played Susan Bones in Sorcerer's Stone and Chamber of Secrets.
Who the fuck was Susan Bones?
I have no idea. Columbus was given no speaking lines and appeared solely in a background role. She was okay. Yeah, I have no idea who that was.
Okay,
obviously,
I've read the books and I don't even remember that name.
Okay. Plank says I got what I wanted out of that. You second guessed us, you piece of shit.
I was like, did he play an Australian in the movie? It was like, oh, he's Australian.
Well, you know what's interesting is that you know what, I was gonna say it's interesting that then they would support the race swapping of characters and cast in the movies. Like that's interesting.
No.
That's interesting to me.
No, that's totally different than nationality switching.
No, it's like everyone's different.
They're gonna be playing British people.
Well,
you can't play as a black guy unless you're RDJ in Tropic Thunder.
Well, what are you talking about? So
what are you talking about?
The Severus Snape race swap that they were trying to do.
Yeah, that was the rumor that came out of God knows where.
Right, but I'm just saying that they've been clearly open to race swaps into the project. They've been like, we reacted to both the casting call, that Severus Snape topic, which they did not, HBO did not react to. Just a friendly reminder, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It is free. It's the best way to show your support and to help us grow. You can also always change your mind later. And if you haven't already, smash that like button to help us reach further out into that YouTube algorithm. Comment your thoughts on the video so far below. And if you haven't already, go check out the merch store. Links in the description. Got a lot of cool stuff in there. I think you guys are really going to enjoy. With that out of the way, let's get back to the video. Or say anything about. Obviously, they didn't confirm it because it didn't end up being true. But the point was,
yeah, and the casting call could also just be like, "Hey, look at us not being racist."
It could be. I mean,
like, yeah,
isn't
come
it
in all sorts, shapes, and sizes?
I don't know, man. But
we're looking for dwarfs.
I'm surprised that this far in, it's the only one we've gotten.
It's the only confirmation.
It's the only confirmation we got, and it didn't come from HBO. The actual confirmation came from John Lithgow himself. And we'll pull that up and watch it here. So, it was an interview with Screen Rant. Exclusive. John Lithgow confirms to Screen Rant he will play Dumbledore in a Harry Potter TV show. Let's watch this. This is short.
But I've said yes.
John, you got a lot of books back there. I'm trying to pick out if there's anything I recognize. I'm curious if you have any Harry Potters back there.
Not yet.
I do got to ask the man himself. The word is Dumbledore is in your future. What can you tell me about that?
That's right. Well, it came as a total surprise to me.
Wow.
I just got the phone call up at the Sundance Film Festival for yet another film. And it was not an easy decision because it's going to define me for the last chapter of my life, I'm afraid. But I'm very excited. Some wonderful people are turning their attention back to Harry Potter.
No, I'm getting chills just hearing you say that.
I was gonna say,
like you said, this.
Yeah.
I was gonna say is like this clip could have been so easily edited to be like, oh yeah, it's confirmation, but he does mention Harry Potter in that.
Yeah.
Because he could have been talking about anything before that.
It's blatant. He's very it's blatant. He very clearly puts out what he's talking about. It's very, very clear that he's covering that. And I appreciate that I mean, obviously he would, but you're considering the fact that you are older and the Harry Potter franchise.
It's gonna take the last decade of his life, pretty much.
Exactly. It's probably the last role he'll run. I mean, he might do side projects.
If it's a good show and that's your legacy, that's a pretty fucking badass legacy.
Well, I mean, Game of Thrones, if Game of Thrones had ended successfully, I mean, all of those people's acting careers would have been locked in. And I mean, plenty of them still do stuff. But I mean, Game of Thrones is an example of like a decade's worth of work coming to an absolute flop.
Yeah.
And I mean,
there's not. Can you name one that's? I mean, Amelia Clark's probably the most famous one, but she's not like a movie star or anything. She's just. I think she's been in 3 separate franchises that are trash now.
So Kit Harington.
He tried and failed.
Well, he did He was in the what's the Call of Duty Infinite? Was it Infinity?
Oh, Infinite Warfare.
Thank you, Infinite Warfare.
That was 2014.
No, I know, but I mean,
so that was 4 years into.
He played a part in Marvel, and they tried to bring him into Marvel with the Eternals.
No, that was Joe Madden.
No, they're both in the film.
Are they?
Yeah, Kit Harington played the boyfriend of the one of the elemental superheroes, the lady who's like the main character of the movie, and Kit Harington plays her boyfriend. So all in all, I mean, he played in that, and it looked like they were setting him up to do something, but he didn't have any.
He was in Pompeii. Anyone watch that one?
Pompeii, no one watched it. I didn't say they were successful. I said that they were doing stuff.
Yeah, unsuccessfully.
You could say unsuccessfully. That's perfectly reasonable. All right.
I tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life.